The Bennet sisters soon visited the ladies at Netherfield, and in return, the Bingley sisters came to Longbourn. Jane's sweet manners quickly won their favor, though Mrs. Bennet's loud behavior and the younger girls' silliness left a poor impression. Still, Miss Bingley and Mrs. Hurst were polite mainly because Mr. Bingley clearly admired Jane. Elizabeth saw all this clearly. She knew their politeness came not from kindness, but from their brother's growing affection for her sister. And Jane, gentle and modest, was quietly falling in love too. Her feelings were deep but hidden behind calmness and grace. Even her best friend Charlotte Lucas noticed. Charlotte told Elizabeth, "Sometimes it's not wise to hide affection too well. If Jane doesn't show her feelings, Bingley might never act." Elizabeth smiled. "Jane helps him as much as her nature allows. If he doesn't see it, he must be blind." Charlotte only laughed. "My dear Lizzie, love doesn't work so simply. Happiness in marriage is mostly chance. Even when people know each other well, they change later." Elizabeth laughed, but Charlotte's practical views stayed in her mind. While Elizabeth watched Bingley's growing attention to Jane, she didn't notice that someone else was quietly observing her. Mr. Darcy. At first, he had found her only tolerable. He thought her looks were plain and her manners unfashionable. But now, something about her eyes, her lively spirit, began to catch his attention. Without realizing it, Darcy started listening to her talk with others, just to hear her voice. Elizabeth noticed and whispered to Charlotte, "What can Mr. Darcy mean by listening to me?" Charlotte teased, "Ask him yourself." And Elizabeth, never afraid of wit, did exactly that, lightly mocking him for overhearing her. Darcy was surprised but amused. Her confidence intrigued him even more. Later that evening, at a small party, Sir William Lucas jokingly tried to make Elizabeth and Darcy dance together. Elizabeth refused politely, laughing. "Indeed, sir, I have no intention of dancing." Darcy asked seriously for the honor of her hand, but she stood firm. That refusal only made her more interesting to him. When Miss Bingley noticed Darcy's gaze lingering on Elizabeth, she mocked him. But Darcy replied calmly, "I was thinking about how much pleasure a pair of fine eyes can give, especially when they belong to Miss Elizabeth Bennet." Miss Bingley froze in shock, while Darcy stayed perfectly composed. And so, slowly, quietly, something began to change in the proud Mr. Darcy's heart.